morning, children. Welcome back to physics class. As we have discussed about displacement time graph in the previous class, now we will move on to velocity time graph. Velocity time graph. So here, first case, this is the second part. Velocity time graph I am considering. First one is uniform motion. Velocity will be on y-axis, time will be on x-axis. So first case is uniform motion. Uniform motion, you all know, velocity is constant, acceleration is zero, equal displacement in equal interval of time. So but because this is velocity time graph, velocity remains constant. So for the constant velocity, I am drawing a line parallel to x-axis. This means that velocity is constant, time remains changing, but velocity remains constant. So this is uniform motion, that is velocity remains constant. You all know rate of change of velocity, that is velocity upon time, is known as acceleration. So again, velocity upon time means what? Y upon x, that is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. That means you need to find slope to find acceleration from velocity time graph. So from velocity time graph, one can find acceleration by finding slope of the graph. That is, slope is equals to acceleration. Slope of VT graph is equals to acceleration, that is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, which is also equals to tan theta. Again, theta is the angle. Theta is angle which line or graph makes with positive x axis. Here in this particular graph, you can find that slope is zero, that is acceleration is zero. You all know that for constant velocity acceleration is zero, but in a graph, be careful, in a graph you will not use any formula but you need to find or use the graph, only graphical approach. You will need to find slope or area under the graph, where in this case you are finding acceleration. So acceleration is equals to slope is equals to tan theta is equals to tan 0, because these are parallel, so this is 0. So acceleration will be 0 in this particular question. This is uniform motion, velocity is constant, acceleration is 0. Now you all know that velocity into time, if you are multiplying two quantity in the graph, you will find area. Velocity into time, you will get change in displacement. So in VT graph, you can find acceleration by finding slope. You can also find in VT graph, one can find displacement or change in displacement by finding area under graph. That means displacement from VT graph is equals to area under graph. This is velocity time graph. Here in this case, displacement is equals to O A B C. Displacement is equals to area under AB, which is equals to area O A B C. That is area of rectangle, you all know. You all must also know area of trapezium, which is very common. Here in this particular case I am not using area of trapezium, but you may find anywhere. So area of trapezium is equals to half sum of parallel sides into perpendicular distance between parallel sides. This we will apply whenever needed. Now, second graph of velocity time graph. This is non-uniform motion where velocity is variable with constant acceleration. Velocity is variable with constant acceleration. So here velocity is variable with constant acceleration. I am drawing the graph. X, this is y, this is velocity, meter per second, this is time. Velocity is variable with constant acceleration, which means this velocity is changing with respect to time. Now the graph is a straight line, so slope will be constant. In a straight line graph which is moving from x and y both axes, the slope will be constant, that is acceleration is constant. I am considering one point here A and another point is B. This will be y1, this will be y2, this is x1 and this is x2. So slope is equals to acceleration. Slope of OA in velocity time graph will be acceleration, that is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and unit you all know meter per second square, because this is in meter per second, this is in second. You can also find slope by finding theta. So tan theta will also give slope, which is acceleration. This is velocity, which is variable but acceleration is constant. You can find any 2 points, but what I have mentioned, you have to take more than 60% of the graph. So this is non-uniform motion. Now next will be third one. Third one will be variable velocity with variable acceleration. Variable velocity with variable acceleration. I will take up that in the next video.